Hello, people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to another Combat Catch-Up. My name is Callum, representing the Sanderson Show, joined by the two legends, that is Luke Tanner and Jamie Phillips. So you know how it goes by now, guys. Head to the description on YouTube and go subscribe to Jamie's channel, who just hit 6,000K. Big up yourself. No, 6,000, sorry.
Yeah, we can have it that way, man. Yeah, that'll be all right. I'm laughing.
And also, Luke Tanner, go and subscribe to their channel. We are going to be speaking about UFC 305, but not in great detail because we're doing a preview on Luke's channel tomorrow night. So make sure you book that in your calendar. Also, I'm going to be speaking about Sean Strickland. I set this title last night about when the title shot. He's also come up with some allegations as well, which I will touch on loosely. Dana White has shut down a mega fight and is also going back and forth with Conor McGregor about whether he fights in December, and also going to be speaking about Michael Chandler on if he moves on as well.
I forgot Dana's slagging off the fans as well.
And Dana White's
part of it.
And Dana White's glazing of Jon Jones.
Oh, that's part of it.
Have you seen the thing when they're going through the collectors? Card?
Oh yeah,
An average Jon Jones card.
Jon Jones. Jon Jones. I'm almost certain now Jon Jones has got dirt on him.
Yeah. Jon Jones has definitely got Dennis wife locked up in the room somewhere.
100% got dirt on him. 100%. But boys, not going to spend long on it because obviously we're going to go into depth on Luke's channel tomorrow. UFC 305. Are you guys looking forward to it? And if so, which fight are you most looking forward to apart from the main event?
Nothing, because it's shit. No, I'm bored of UFC. I'm going to say it now.
For fuck's sake, come on, Jamie. After everything we've been to with Liverpool,
I am literally bored of UFC.
It's meant to be a happy place, Joe.
I'm not happy. I'm mentally wrong. No, UFC's boring at the moment. It is. I love the sport. I'll always watch it. You know, it'll always have my attention. But if I was a new fan, I wouldn't be interested.
Yeah. Hey, trust me, YouTube's quitting.
It's the same thing after the same thing after the same thing. No promotion. I forgot it was this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I literally forgot it was this weekend with that main event. The main event should sell itself. It don't even seem like a blood feud.
Yeah.
It seems like they had a little row as neighbours once.
Is the press conference tonight? The press conference is tonight, I think, isn't it?
I think tonight? So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually on a Wednesday.
Hey, Dricker's just going to cook, is he? Not going to like
Wednesday,
I think,
and then Friday, early weigh-in Saturday.
Early
weigh-in Thursday, early weigh-in Friday.
It depends, actually, because they're in, Australia, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be Thursday morning for us, probably.
Got some cards.
When are they? All right, so they usually do it live. UFC press conference, 16th. It's at 9 a.m. on the 16th.
Which is when? Friday.
That's 2 days. Yeah, that's 2 days away.
That's the night before the pay-per-view.
Hold on.
They don't care about this show. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, I mean, they usually do it on the Wednesday.
No hype.
Hey, Dana stopped caring time ago.
So right. So UK time, the 305 press conference is at 9 a.m. UK time, and then the weigh-ins are at 10:50. So just over 12 hours after the press conference.
No hype.
It's usually that's crazy.
No hype. The only hype of this pay-per-view is dick size. I'm saying
Izzy's antics.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get Izzy's angle.
Izzy's dick size antics is the only thing I know about his fight, and Izzy's is bigger.
I have to say,
That's the only thing I know. I hope Izzy gets destroyed. I ain't lying, but I literally only remembered the pay-per-view was this weekend because I saw a quick trailer for it on TV.
Yeah,
it's no promotion, zero promotion. What is going on with this company, guys? Seriously,
when your biggest star is Dana White, then that's your issue.
And the only thing Dana White spoke about is Jon Jones. He hadn't spoke about the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
So I'll quickly run through the card, boys. So obviously,
There's a card.
The main card. The main event is Duplessis versus Adesanya. Co-main event is Usyk off the back of his controversial title loss to Pantoja against Kai Kara France. Gamrot versus Hooker. Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstruik, and Li Jingliang versus Prates.
It's a fight night card. It's a fight night card.
It's
wow.
It's a fight night.
It's not a crazy pay-per-view card, but I do
card. Oh, Cal's gone. It's an Apex card with a really good main event.
That's a meaty card.
Take this main event away. Is this an Apex card?
No, because usually with the Apex card, they don't have
just
too many well-known names.
Yeah. It's a really shit fight night card, ain't it? Like last night, like Fridays that no one cared about.
Step your shit up, UFC. Step your shit up, Dana. What the?
What did Australia do wrong to these guys?
Jesus Christ, Dana's lost the plot. I know we'll touch on it later, but the card doesn't.
That's why no one cares.
It's really hard for. What does Dana get from not promoting it? Doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
When the UFC do their contracts, they get their money paid up front with the guarantees that you've got to put together a certain amount of shows. So Dana gets his money up front.
Yeah.
I think he'll pay like $700 million this.
The thing is, UFC and Dana are going to make money even if nobody watches the show.
Yeah.
The money's already in the bank. And because of that, they are not promoting their events like they used to. I was watching Napoleon Dynamite, big up to him, one of the best MMA things on YouTube. Go and check him out if you've not checked him out. And he did a Brock Lesnar video. It's like a couple of hours long. He's so in depth, quality video. If no one's checked it, check it out. And he was talking about the card for UFC 100. You know, UFC 100 is the 5th all-time selling pay-per-view. And the third almost biggest selling UFC pay-per-view ever. That was, 12 years ago?
Jeez.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
And we've not grown. We've not grown as a company since then.
He's rested on his laurels. And he's... I don't want to touch on too much about Dana because I know like he's got his own... Well, he's got his own section, but like,
his mum hates him. His mum wrote a book about him.
Hey, his parents both died, and then it's like, yeah. So how do you feel? Nothing. Just carried on like normal. What? Your parents died, and you couldn't give two shits?
No, he cares more about Jon Jones than his parents. It's just where like. Cameron says there, because they sold to TKO, they're getting guaranteed money, so they're not really promoting their shit. But if you look at the other company that's owned by TKO, they're going through the hottest period for years. You know, they're everywhere. They're out selling the UFC right now. You know, they're out doing UFC, and they're not a real fighting company. You know, it's like Cal was just saying, like TK owns WWE and UFC. Yeah. One's going through a massive boom period at the moment, and one's just flat. But they're owned by the same company, so can we say like they're both getting guaranteed money? Like, don't matter if people watch.
Yeah, and even before that, Dana was getting guaranteed money because he was speaking about
Saudis,
how the ESPN contract worked. Like you get paid a big sum up front with a guarantee that you're going to put on so many shows a year.
And it didn't matter if no one watched.
What's the difference between UFC and WWE under TKO? One is run by Triple H, who is madly passionate about the business, and one is run by Dana White, who is madly passionate about slap fighting.
He's lost his passion. Yeah, he's lost his passion.
He doesn't care. It just ticks over for him.
I mean, I remember when we used to watch that, Dana White was always the face of the company. He always has been. But
enthusiastic.
He would promote cards like it was going out of fashion.
Look at how he promoted the McGregor fight with Mayweather. Yeah. Look at him in the McGregor Mayweather fight.
It made you want to stick up for him. Like Dana was our guy. We're going for McGregor. We're going to conquer boxing as well. That's how we all felt.
Yeah.
Dana used to promote cards that were horseshit, and he knew it was horseshit. Like they were the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you watched it. Where's that gone? Where has that gone?
Oh, Pimp, that's nasty work. Pimp. That's nasty
What's
What's
work.
the entitled one? Is that from
So
her?
basically, in the last stream I was on with Copies, someone said, "Cal, you're being entitled," and I went on a bit of a rant.
Oh, okay. I'm going to
so
go back
Pimp-
and watch that later.
So Pimp, yeah,
That's my
yeah.
going to bed for podcast tonight.
Big up Pimp in the stress always. Cameron's spot on here. Dana and Vince are similar. WWE got rid of Vince and the product got better. I said this.
Yeah.
Once Dana leaves UFC will go for a boom period.
Dana ain't going nowhere. He is not like Vince, where
I don't think Dana's going to stick around for as long as people think.
Well, Vince is apparently dying as well. So apparently that came out
Oh.
today. So, I mean, he might need to before he gets arrested, to be fair. But might be his only way out. But look, the only reason Vince went is because of the allegations.
Yeah.
That, you know, Dana can slap his wife in public and get away with it. It don't matter. So
I don't think Dana's going to stick around. But I wouldn't be surprised if UFC did a new deal and then he starts to step away. I don't think he cares for it like he used to. I think he likes being Dana White, the UFC president, where he gets to do interviews with all these new podcasters and gets his name out there. But
no, Callum, it's Dana White, the influencer.
Yeah,
it's not Dana White, the UFC guy.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber now. He's
like
a
to pop
YouTuber.
up on Netflix roasts to show up for a couple of minutes. That's Dana's life now. Hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you want
And
to
look,
bullshit about...
Dana's done brilliant from where he's come from to where he is now.
Oh yeah, great businessman.
Oh, he's done brilliant.
Yeah,
and I'll go on record and I say I'd actually say I think he's one of the best promoters we've ever seen, may ever see. From where he's taken the UFC to where it is now, it's just he doesn't care for it like he used to, and it's very, very obvious.
Like
Jay said it. There's a card this weekend with a blood feud.
You wouldn't know, would you?
Nothing. Manel Cap and Makayev had a blood feud in the last card, and they got pushed down to the early prelims.
Yeah, weren't even promoted.
And then as soon as the fight was finished, you said one of them bye.
Just like go to PFL, mate.
Said, see you later.
PFL hiring.
It's just
you got McGregor coming again. We'll touch on this slightly later. You got McGregor. No, do you know what? We're here with Dana. Let's stick with Dana.
Yeah, do it, man.
You've got Dana White going on shows. I think it was the Pat McAfee show. It might have been. Yeah. And he was asked, "What about Jon Jones, Alex Pereira?" Shuts it down. Just shut it down. Said no.
That's the only good thing he said.
No, but as a promoter, you don't shut it down. You go, do you know what? Both of those two have got fights coming up. John's got Stipe. We're not sure what we're doing with Alex yet. Obviously, after that, Jones should have. If Jones sticks around, he's got Aspinall. But you never know. You never know what can happen in this sport. And a fight with Alex Pereira and Jon Jones could be massive, just like a fight with Aspinall and Jones could be massive. That's what a promoter says.
Yeah.
Not just no.
He shut it down like it was a joke, like you take the piss.
Yeah,
that's how he spoke. It's like, what you want?
He shut it down just like he shut down Jake Paul and Pereira boxing.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what annoys about Dana White the most?
Jon Jones
Dana White, his phrase used to be, "We're not like boxing. We give the fans what they want." When was the last time Dana White listened to the fans?
He don't care about the fans now.
Stop listening to the fans, and that's why the product is, as you said, Luke. Sorry, as you said, Jay, is going stale and is stagnant. He'd stop listening to the fans. If we let's say we had millions and millions of subscribers on all of our channels, and we all put a poll out saying, would you rather see Aspinall versus Jones or Stipe versus Jones? I guarantee you we know which would win. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
But people in his company are also saying now that maybe they should pivot and take Stipe out.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom Aspinall came out on TNT Sports saying they need to Joe Biden him. They need to Joe Biden Stipe.
Like you look at even I think the same interview as well. He was saying how Jon Jones is a pound for pound best, and the internet's stupid and the fans don't know what they're talking about, and we're like, oh, so we're just idiots now, yeah, Dana. So you're the only one that knows fighting. Yeah. None of us know what fighting is. You're the only person in the world. Like, come on, man. Don't go
David
off on the
Phillips is wasp.
Yeah.
It's
I
because
saw
my
that
video,
yesterday.
did you
I
see
saw
it?
it.
I
Yeah,
don't know what
saw
the
it.
fuck it was. It was like a dinosaur. Luke was
There's
pissing
a dinosaur in my room.
Yeah, look at that, to be fair.
Oh, so now I've got Jamie Phillips' Wasp. That's probably someone we know who's just changed their name.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
I don't even know where the body is. It's up there somewhere. It's covered in brute.
But yeah, Dana, and then the big bombshell. Dana came out and said that that McGregor won't be fighting this year, and McGregor came back out and said, "Well, no, I want to fight in December. Make it happen in December. He wants to fight in December." What is going on?
I don't know. It's like they're not talking. Conor wants to fight. We've been saying this for a while now. I believe Conor just wants to fight, and it's Dana who's stopping him.
Yeah, I reckon Dana's like, "Go on, Conor. Please sign a new contract." And Conor's gone, "Nah, shove your fucking contract up your ass. I'm fighting, and then I'm fucking off to do my own thing." And Dana's gone, "No, you're fucking not. I'm gonna ice you until people no longer give a shit about you." That's for me what it looks like. They probably had contract talks. McGregor either asked for too much money, or he's just gone, "Look, come on, no, no."
The thing is, Dana can do that with other people. Conor is so wild, but also so big at the same time that he can go and do a madness and really hurt the product.
Fuck's sake. Big thank you, Jamie, for your hospitality in your streaming room.
You are a legend, my friend.
Whoever that is, big up to you.
That is brilliant.
Go on. Sorry,
yeah, I don't know. Dana is
but
he's the
thing
best
is,
thing that happens
every
in
time
UFC, and
a
he's becoming worse.
journalist presses him, he has
Takes it personally.
tantrum that I would expect one of your kids to have when they get.
I'll be honest, I'm not having the kids throw tantrums how Dana White throw tantrums. I'll tell you that for free.
I don't. He just on Pat McAfee's show yesterday, was it, where talking about Jon, all people are idiots. Everyone's an idiot. Jon Jones, not your pound for pound. He doesn't fight. I don't think he's getting this. We keep saying this. He's can be the GOAT. I've got no problem about that. But it doesn't mean he's pound for pound right now when he doesn't fight. He's had one fight in 4 years. I mean,
he
took 2 years off to get
blazing. That is he going to get rid of the clip where he said that Dominic Reyes beat him?
That's what I'm saying.
That out yet? Has he gotten rid of that clip yet? That clip still floats around.
Glazy man, and I went through all Jon Jones's criminal activity since he's been in UFC. It's mad. I don't know how he's got a job. It's absolutely crazy, and the glazing is just mad. It's got to stop. The man took 2 years off to go up to heavyweight. We was all expecting to see this massive brute. Said, "I need to put on weight," and he just came back like he was a bit overweight.
Yeah.
I mean, what was he doing for 2 years?
Yeah, and I love the fact, right? It's like, look, John's gonna fight Stipe, and if he wins, he told me he's gonna fight Tom. I'm thinking he's gonna do the biggest fuck off to you after when you lay down the gloves in the octagon. He said, "Hey guys, I'm out. I'm done."
And
Aspinall's gonna go, "Oh fuck off," and Dana's just gonna go, "Oh, what? That's not what we agreed."
Here's what happens if that happens. I bet he makes Tom Aspinall fight Stipe for the title.
What
after John beats Stipe?
Yeah, I bet he does that. I bet he does that.
Crazy. I reckon he'll be the winner of Cyril Gane and Volkov.
And this whole thing,
but it should be the winner of anyone.
Jones. It should just be given to him.
And this whole thing stemmed from what's this whole heavyweight situation stem from? Dana's pettiness over Francis Ngannou. Because let me tell you, if Francis was still here, Jon Jones would not be here. Jon Jones would be tweeting from the sidelines saying that I've still got to bulk up.
Do you know what's crazy? I don't know if you guys have caught any of the countdown or anything leading up into the fight. Obviously, at 305, the main event's got a very heavy influence regarding the whole Africa situation with what Drake Du Plessis said. You know, they've just erased Frost from like all these clips and they've edited his name out. It's like, you do know we have memories, right? Like, it's not like Francis Ngannou's committed a heinous crime like someone from WWE whose name we can't mention, but we all know who we're talking about. He decided to not re-sign with the company because he didn't agree terms with you guys. And now you've decided to just erase his legacy.
He's erased his career, yeah. It never happened.
Yeah, just like
he's without doubt one of the he's top 4 heavyweights of UFC era, full stop.
Plus, he wiped out Mighty Mouse because Mighty Mouse, you don't
hear about Mighty Mouse anymore. I mean, a legend of the sport.
But it's only legends that Dana likes that gets a good send off.
Yeah, Ferguson got done dirty.
That
Robbie Lawler's probably the only one I've seen.
Yeah, Robbie Lawler
loves Lawler. Ferguson got done dirty. No thing for Ferguson.
And no love lost for Tony. Anderson Silva. You know what your farewell is going to be? Getting punched up by Uriah Hall.
Yeah, Anderson Silva never got a goodbye, did he?
Not really.
Nope.
Thanks for everything. One of the greatest middleweights of all time.
That started off when GSP effed him over as well. I bet you Dana was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, GSP's won the belt against Bisping," and then GSP was like, "Well, sorry, Dana, I am not going to defend the title." And Dana's just like, "Oh, fuck off! Yeah, these legends are getting nothing from me anymore because I just got screwed again." But
to quote Jamie, I'm even using the good stuff.
I pulled another wasp. I'm never going to
keep his claws.
I'm never going to let him down.
I don't care who this person is. This person's a legend, and you need to stay. Make sure you're in Jamie's streams, make sure you're in Luke's streams, make sure you're in this stream, make sure you're on Copies, because whoever you are, you're a legend. This narrative can never die.
Oh dear, I love people.
Right, 304. Let's go to 305. Apart from the main event, I'll read out the other fights for you guys. You got Li Liang versus Carlos Prates, Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstrike, Mateus Gamrot versus Dan Hooker, and Kai Kara France versus Steve Erceg. Which fight are you mainly looking forward to?
None of them.
The end.
The end.
Serious? You're not?
I'm not. No. Dan Hooker and all that might have a good fight.
Yeah, Dan Hooker.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that fight because
that might be a good fight.
He could shoot himself back onto the top 5 with a win.
That could be fight of the night, probably.
Dan Hooker is having a midlife crisis.
Yeah, he really is.
Very eyes. What the fuck are those tattoos?
Should see what I bought earlier. Jesus.
His missus might have just gone, all right, Daniel, just get the one tattoo.
Yeah, like
what one? Okay. Yeah. What one all over the body? Oh, yeah, cool. He's getting some weird stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, look, man, we'll go through it.
He's going through it pretty early though, Jay. Let's be real, bro.
Yeah, well, his brain's smashed. He's actually 50.
He's taking beatings in his time.
That could be the fight of the night. That could be a really exciting fight.
I'm going to say Tai Tuivasa Rosenstrike might be.
That's the one.
Yeah, Rosenstrike. Yeah, it could be a stand-up.
Tai Tuivasa did train with Pereira down in Australia,
and then the main event. The main event should be a bloodbath. I just think it's going to be an easy night for DDP. But
I'm not going to lie, Jay. If DDP wins and it's easy after what you just said, we ain't going to speak for a few weeks.
Hey, I have to say, right, yeah,
that will be back-to-back cards, bro. I'm sitting there in the main event.
I have to say, right, like I'm not going to touch in too much in detail. You know how Izzy goes, hey, look, contender Izzy, the different Izzy. Dricker's just like, yeah, but you've never seen the champion Dricker's Du Plessis though.
Yeah.
I'm worried about now. I'm off to Luke's house.
It
looks great place for me.
What's your type of night?
Oh, my dog.
This has got to be Pimp.
Trust me, you come to my house, I've got cardboard to go.
Pimp has stopped messaging in his own name. I'm telling you, this is Pimp. I know Pimp's
I think no, but Pimp was still messaging.
No, he ain't messaged for a
Cameron,
while.
he
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, it might be. It
Might be.
it might be. Big up Pimp as always.
Big up whoever it is anyway. It's great fun.
No, yeah, but Drickus is gonna cook Izzy. Like Drickus already cooked him when they had the press conference saying about his dog. He's all
Yeah, he has.
hey,
He has
Drickus is
been
gonna cook
killing
him. Like
Izzy with
I
the
did
one
see
line.
Drickus on the beers like last week. Thinking, come on, Drickus, please no. But
Also,
do you see what it's
there's a South African rugby match the night before, isn't there? So there's going to be a lot of South Africans in Perth.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be another pro DDP crowd.
Yeah.
Hey, and guess what? I think this is Izzy's 12th consecutive title fight. If this guy loses again, do not give this guy a rematch. He needs to go to contenders again.
Yeah, he shouldn't even have got this one, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm an Izzy fan, but he didn't deserve this one.
Don't know what Izzy does if he loses, to be fair.
Me neither.
I'd go down to 170 if I was him.
No, he can't. He can't. It said they'd have to chop off his leg.
Yeah, he's put on. You can see he's put on a bit of. I think before I think he could have. When he not too long came to the UFC, I think he could have made 170.
He might be thinking they're going up, mightn't he, to 205.
What?
I'd worry for him at 205.
I can't see him and Alex are buddies now. He said, "Yeah, I've got nothing but respect for
Alex." You're always buddies with your bully after seeing up.
But let's be real. Alex and Izzy has never been a blood feud. It's always been a competitive feud. They've never ever crossed the line with each other.
No,
they've always maintained respect. It's always just been I think I'm better than you, or I'm knocked you out. I am better than you. Like they both got one complete KO over each other, one early stoppage and one debatable fight as well. Like
yeah, they got good history and competitive nature.
Like, they've been at the airport together and they're both cool being at the airport together. You think what would happen if McGregor and Khabib saw each other at the airport?
Oh, it'd be cute. Yeah, there'd be. I reckon one of them could pick up a plane with that much testosterone.
Hey, Izzy put something on. He did a video saying like you can never erase Francis Ngannou's history from the UFC. Well, better tell that to Dana.
Yeah. You see him saying that? If he loses now, Dana is going to hold that against him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and plus Dana went, if Drickus wins, he might get an event in South Africa.
That ain't happening. That's face it. What I will say on it, because I probably won't be there for tomorrow's show. I will say like that main event. I think Izzy is a bit chinny, personally.
The blueprint's there. The Strickland blueprint.
I do think he's a bit chinny, but I also think he's a far better martial artist than DDP. But I think DDP is quite big and powerful. I think it's a very 50-50 fight, to be perfectly honest. Izzy's been away for a while. His last defeat weren't good. It's quite a bad defeat. He can't go. Would that be 3 out of 4 losses if he lost?
So the loss. So
yeah, you know what, Jamie? Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, it'd be 1 and 4. It'd be 1 and 3 at least.
1 and 3. 1 and 3.
Yeah, lost the belt.
No, it'd be 1 and 4 if he loses this one. Jay's right, because he lost. He lost to Alex, won it back from Alex, lost to Strickland, and then if he loses this, it'll be 1 and 4. Oh,
it's not good. And they're all title fights.
Yeah, the pressure's on.
Title fights, which is fair play, like 12 consecutive title fights.
That's what I'm saying. What does Izzy do if he loses? He's got to climb back up.
But is he got the dog? Well, hopefully he's not got it in him.
Or he's not in the dog.
But like, is he got that drive again to become champion again?
Well, if you're Dana White, you know what you want. You want Izzy to win, and then you want Hamzat to beat Rob Whittaker in Dubai.
That's his dream fight. That's his. He wants Hamzat, but then you have to do that in Saudi. And I don't want to see that match in Saudi. And that's nothing bad to Saudi.
Aaron Gill posted on Twitter about how Izzy can beat Drickers, and Drickers cooked him. Went, yeah, why couldn't you do that then?
Yeah,
man. I think with DDP, like I think Dricus, he's got that power. He's got knockout power.
He's a messy looking fighter. That's why everyone's like, he's
a problem to solve. He really is.
He's a hard problem to solve, and he's got power. And if he just leaves that chin out and he catches, it's over. So I think he's a far better martial artist, but he's been out for a while.
Kickboxer.
Yeah,
it's can just close that distance and push it against him like Bilal Edwards. Like, hey, if Dricus lands that first takedown, yeah, Izzy, you're getting finished, my friend.
If I'm right on this, I might have to go on holiday. So.
You will have to, yeah. You're right. I'll also say this. I think DDP comes out and starts to fight Southpaw to ensure that he doesn't get leg kicked. And then I think he tries to use that to close the distance. And then, but again, I don't want to go too deep.
Yeah.
We got preview.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of Sean Strickland,
Man.
Strickland's come out and said he's now waiting for a title shot. He's not going to take another fight. He's waiting for the title shot. And I think Dana White's pretty much said he's next in line for a title shot. So just because you're next in line doesn't mean you get a title shot.
Just Dana says something doesn't mean shit anymore.
Exactly. Do you guys think Strickland is justified in waiting for the title shot?
He should be. Yeah. He should be fighting, not is he?
Yeah.
That should be the match.
Yeah,
he didn't get a rematch in a very tight title fight.
How long do you think he'll have to wait?
Well, if Izzy wins, it's not going to be Strickland, is it?
No, Strickland was no, Izzy was like, if he wins, because he got mentioned that, and he went, yeah, cool.
I mean, Izzy might want the fight.
Izzy wants to get that one back because let's be honest, Strickland battered him.
Yeah, Izzy will fight anyone. So I love it.
Izzy will fight anyone. Strickland will take that fight. The question is,
Dana will. I don't think Dana will.
Right, that's my point. If Izzy wins and Hamzat wins,
Hamzat's going to be the next one.
Yeah, I can't see Dana. Dana's got that right there. Why would he potentially scupper that?
Why have we got this fight if it weren't for number one contendership?
Yeah, and again,
why is Whitaker and Hamzat fighting?
Yeah,
the winner's going to be get a title fight because where does either one go after that fight?
Exactly, and not just that. Fight. Let's be real. As much as Sean Strickland's become a fan favorite, from a company standpoint, it's a hard guy to keep.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare
because from a PR standpoint, it's crazy. And again, even just touched on the PR, what he's brought up today regarding Aljamain Sterling's manager. I think it's Tiki.
And he says he's got proof, though. He says he's got proof.
He said he's got proof. He said he's willing to go court. If you guys don't know, head over to Sean Strickland's.
We ain't going to mention it, man. Yeah.
Like
if he's got proof, then
if he's got
he
proof,
might be right.
And he's not scared to call anyone out. Love him or hate him, he will go after anyone on social media. He doesn't care.
But he usually only goes after people when he thinks he's right, though.
Yeah.
So he might have something. Who knows? But
I think you're right. I do think also, the company see it is a massive issue with his champion.
But why? I love Sean Strickland, but why is he picking this up against Aljamain Sterling's manager? What's it got to do with Strickland, really?
So I think originally he said he saw him in a room with someone and he hated what he saw.
Suspicious. It looked suspicious.
Yeah, no, he said he hated what he saw. He said it was really bad what he saw. And then he said someone that he knows, a process, said, why don't you have him as your manager? And he said, I'll never have him as my manager. He then said someone pulled him to a side and said he did this. And then when he went back to the person and said, you want him to be my manager? He said, oh, how did you find out about that? And basically reached out to the potential victim, and the potential victim's like, yeah, it did happen, this, that, and the other. So
shit.
Like it's crazy.
Manager?
His name's Tiki Gahosh or something like that.
Yeah, with a name like that.
Yeah, it's a serious allegation. Again, we can't speak about the nature of the allegation on here, but we just go over to Strickland's Twitter page and you'll see it. But this is a very, very serious allegation. Yeah, and he's standing on business. He's literally said like, I will take this to court.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
It is. It is. But so we all think Sean Strickland is justified. We just don't know if he's going to be overlooked to the title shot. Well, we all.
No, I don't think he will.
I'm hoping like he's not. But my problem is Hamzat and Whittaker are fighting, and you can only go one way of whoever wins that fight. Surely, I think they can
get away with it if Whittaker wins and Izzy's champion.
Hey, Whittaker, I know you've got something for me.
But then they made Whittaker the stand-in in the last fight for the title. So if Whittaker wins this, you've got to give him a title fight.
No. I think Whittaker said that he would do it. And I think Whittaker came out and went, "No, I'm not going to do it."
I hope Whittaker smashes the shit out of him. I ain't lying, but you know, I've got a feeling Hamzat wins that fight. So yeah, if Hamzat wins that fight, it's Hamzat Izzy if he wins. If it's DDP, it'd be Strickland DDP. I think that's the way Dana's going to look at it.
Is middleweight the most exciting division at the moment, boys?
Probably.
Exciting? In what?
I don't think anything's exciting right now, but I think it's the most intriguing.
Izzy, DDP, Strickland's in the background with a win over Izzy. In my opinion, a win over DDP, but didn't get the decision because he lost the champion. So those three are intertwined with each other. Hamzat Whittaker intertwined with each other. Bo Nickel is on his rise.
Is it exciting?
I mean, I don't know about exciting, but he's the most intriguing.
Say bantamweight's intriguing, but I don't think anything really. I think that the way the company's been run, with the way that booked fights, nothing seems exciting. But I can see middleweight definitely being the most intriguing. Actually, what's happening between lightweight and welterweight's intriguing. I think with all the champions, their potential next fights are all intriguing. Whether or not they excite us is a different thing altogether.
Yeah. I think the middleweight division is slightly going under the radar and could become.
Yeah, it could be. The middleweight's always been my favorite, but middleweight and welterweight have always been my favorite two weights in UFC. Yeah. You know, always. Anderson Silva was my favorite ever fighter in UFC. Welterweights with St. Pierre and Pitbull and great people in Matt Hughes, great divisions. Yeah, so they've always been probably the most exciting ones. At the moment, I think they've got the best athletes, the best fighters.
Anne says, "Evening, gents. I've just been in another stream, and in the chat there was a Jamie Phillips wasp having an argument with Luke Tanner's beard. What's it all about?"
Oh my god! What stream?
No one's made an account that said Luke's beard yet.
I've got to find this stream now. Give me what?
This is crazy. Anne, can you tell us which stream that is, please? That's just crazy.
Oh, it's
not this one.
K-Max.
No. Before we finish off, boys, one more topic. Dana White coming out and saying that Conor McGregor is not going to fight this year, and Conor McGregor quickly coming back. And I'll read the Conor McGregor tweet because it's kind of crazy.
Shall I read it for you?
In fact, let me put it up.
Get it up, and then
let me put it up on the screen. Let me see if I can find it.
We found your wasp, Jamie.
Yeah. Oh, it's me, Andre. Anne's the wasp. Norman. Big up, Norman. Keep it going.
Yeah, I love it.
I want to see wasp talk everywhere. Keep it up.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Conor McGregor's tweet to Dana.
I think I retweeted it. Hang on. I think I retweeted it. Let me check.
He basically says, "Tell Dana in the UFC we want December."
Yeah, he makes a point of it. There's no doubt about that. I swear I retweeted it. Might not have actually. No. Oh, has it been deleted?
Yeah, I can't find it. Maybe it's been deleted.
Yes, I definitely retweeted it, but it's not on my posts. Yeah, it might have been deleted.
Do you think keeping McGregor away for the rest of the year is again detrimental to the organization, or have they over the last couple of years shown that even though Conor McGregor is the biggest star, they can still pull in great numbers and still do great business without him?
I don't think they do anywhere near good numbers now. I think
I don't think they sell out anymore.
No, yeah, Conor deletes his tweets. He puts them up for a while, then they go.
Yeah, I reckon D deletes his tweets. You know.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I think the numbers are quite. I've been looking at the numbers recently. They're poor. No one's really watching at the moment. I mean, I think if Conor came back, there'd be fanfare, and it would be their most watched show, no doubt about it.
Easily.
But they can't live on it. This is my problem with UFC. They don't create any superstars.
And the ones that they do try and create, everyone's like, yeah, nah, not for me. Like, sure, O'Malley, they're trying to push to be the best, like the greatest star. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. That Sphere show is going to suck, by the way. That fight at the Sphere, that card is going to suck so bad.
Yeah, co-mains all anyone's there for.
Yeah, not even like the fights. Just the whole event's going to suck. The whole event's going to
as soon as I'm letting you know, guys. As soon as the co-main's finished, I've got to take a shower. All right.
Jay's just going to be heavy breathing behind the microphone.
Cold shower. Well, dash quickly, you know why. But that's it. I'm with you, Luke. The Sphere. They're not even booking that right now. You know what? If that was me, I'd be promoting that like mad. I know it's not. It's coming up in September. I'd be promoting that like mad. You know, the first ever combat sports event at the Sphere. It's going to be once of a lifetime. All he cares is making his money back. And what you know when they say about highest gate this, highest gate that. Yeah. You know, they have a 10,000 all-seater arena that they sell out, and they say it's the highest gate. That's because the tickets are $2,000 each.
Yeah, I have to say, Jamie, I think recently, like we've noticed, those are empty fucking seats.
Yeah, they don't sell out as much as they used to.
Like they don't sell when they're like, oh yeah, record crowd, everyone. No, it's record crowd because everyone bought the ticket. Like when you look at the physical people in the seats, the crowds are going down because people aren't buying what you're selling anymore.
Yeah.
You need special cards.
Because you need special cards, big attractions. Like, you know who I feel sorry for out of this whole McGregor situation? Michael freaking Chandler. Mm-hmm. He's wasted nearly 2 years of his career for the big payday, the red panty night.
Now, what UFC should do, they should give Michael Chandler the Conor McGregor money anyway.
Yeah,
but waiting for so long, being patient and a great sport about everything. They should give him that money in a way so he can feed his family. Let's put it that way. And then give him a good fight. Give him a good fight.
Give him like a number one contenders fight. You win this, you get a title shot.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. That's the next thing. If Michael Chandler has spoken now about being potentially ready to move on, if he is, who would you guys like to see him fight?
I was going to do a video about it because I think there may be an interim title shot. I think Islam's going to be sitting out for the rest of the year.
I've got a left field one here.
I'd say give him versus Arman Sarukian.
Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, you've mentioned this.
Yeah, I know.
Paddy's a big name, boys.
Cool, that'd be a big fight. That would be a big fight.
It'd be a big
Outside of McGregor, Paddy might be the biggest name in the division.
Oh my God. I'm on UFC's webpage right now, and all it says is watch new episodes of Power Slap, Road to the Title.
Fuck off. No.
That's all it says.
No.
This is a joke. Like, what the hell?
Jamie. No.
What is this company doing?
We are not talking about professional slappers. That's what that shit is. It is professional fucking slappers.
It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
Big men thinking that they're the shit because you get to open palm slap someone.
You can't fight back.
You get a free shot. You ain't hard. You're not nothing. You're just a failed You
Some
are
of
a
them might
failed
be.
athlete if you want to do that shit.
What division are we putting Chandler in?
55.
He is a lightweight.
Putting him in 55, yeah. I'd give him Charles Oliveira.
I'd give him
Pimlet's
Armin
the biggest
Sarukian.
fight for him in that division.
I'd
It
say give him
is
another right.
name-wise.
I'd say give
And
him
check
an interim title shot because there's nothing more than what he deserves.
I
Yeah,
agree. But if
yeah,
you're looking at the future of the division, you go Paddy Pimlet. If he beats Paddy, he gets all the hype from stopping Paddy. He gets new fan base of people who come in from the Paddy fight. And then he can fight potentially, in
Yeah,
my
but him
opinion, he
and
can
Paddy
still
are
fight
good
for the
though. Like,
title.
they're good buddy though. Like they're
I
all
hear it. But if Paddy wins, Paddy breaks into the top 5, and Paddy could be next in line for a title shot as well.
Paddy's not ready.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
win-win,
ready.
do you know what?
It's
Do you
a
know what?
win-win, bro.
I was watching a video the other day about how Dana goes about business ever since he's owned the UFC, and he's not scared of shooting people to the top if they feel like they're bringing in the money.
Yeah.
So I mean, look at Brock. Brock lost the fight, his opening fight, won his second fight, and then fought for the title.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because he was making money, because he was bringing in 100,000 more views than actual champion Randy Couture. So Brock, he was like, right, just I'll make him my champion. And so, like, if Paddy's bringing in money and bringing in views and bringing in attention and clout,
which he is,
then he will shoot him as far as he can.
He would
look at O'Malley. O'Malley won the fight contender, and now he's champion.
And let me tell you, Islam Makhachev would maul Paddy Pimlet. No questions asked. He is not ready. Big star or not, he will get mauled. What's the point of building up stars and you're going to chuck them to the walls because they got a good few numbers? Yeah, what's going to happen to the star when they get crushed?
That's what he does, unfortunately.
The other star in the division who is Islam Makhachev becomes an even bigger star, just like Khabib did for beating Conor McGregor.
I just noticing Michael.
No. Did I just hear that correctly, Cal? I know you went on a rant.
Paddy steps in there with Islam's going to absolutely rip him to shreds. But Islam becomes an even bigger star. He does.
No. It's the other bit I had an issue with.
No, it's similar to the Khabib and Conor situation. It's similar. It is similar because Khabib wasn't a big star before the Conor feud. He wasn't.
Yeah, it made him a superstar, didn't it? Paddy is.
I said Paddy McGregor for fuck's sakes.
I think Dana looks at Paddy as his next Conor McGregor.
Hey, Dana's already come out and said that. I'm thinking
he looks at him as his next Conor McGregor. He does, and you know, you could say Conor got shot to the top as well in a way. So
yeah, but he was charismatic on the mic.
Also, a tremendous martial artist that everyone forgets about.
Yeah,
everyone forgets how good Conor was.
Yeah, mental business. But
tell me about it. But boys, one more question before we sign off. One word answer. Is Michael Chandler's next fight against Conor McGregor, Jamie?
No.
Luke, same question to you.
No.
I'm gonna go yes.
I think Conor's next fight is Khabib.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. By the way, if Khabib come back and fights this version of Conor, Khabib is absolutely going to rip him to shreds in the first round.
I think we might get Conor Khabib. I think Khabib's coming out of retirement.
So do I.
I think Khabib's coming out of retirement because he's going to need the money. So
I think he has one or two fights.
Yeah.
I think he maybe fights McGregor, and then I think he fights at welterweight.
Because I don't think Khabib can get down to 155 anymore. So I think he'll have to fight a welterweight.
I think he fights at welterweight as well.
And Conor will fight a welterweight anyway. So I If Khabib wants the money, there is only one fight.
Yeah.
There is only one fight. No,
Get out in Saudi because Khabib's a broke. He's got taxes.
Yeah, Khabib, Conor, two dusty old veterans coming out of retirement.
I get that.
Coming out of retirement. Do you know what? It'd be the biggest fight in UFC in the last 3 years. If them two come out.
It'd be the biggest fight since
their last one.
Yeah.
And that is a detriment to how bad UFC's run right now.
Yeah. Because they haven't built new stars. Enough new stars, should I say.
I mean, I think it's the fight because he's going. Look, if he's going the way we think it's going, it looks quite bad.
Yeah,
he cash. It's only one fighter he needs cash against.
And even Bilal Muhammad came out the other day and was might have been today actually, was speaking about how Khabib's still ragdolling people in the gym room and
he'll never lose that. Never lose that.
Yeah, I just had to touch on one thing. I know that Bilal said like there's no amount of money that he would take for him to fight Islam. Trust me, Bilal, Islam will accept that fight on the second.
Islam don't care.
He does not give a shit about you ain't not family.
Has he not worked this out? That Islam's a killer and he don't care.
Yeah.
Islam will fight his dad. He don't care.
He don't care. Islam's about business. He's about legacy. He's about belts. If you've got a belt, you're now his problem.
Now,
and guess why? He's probably let you train with him. They know how to absolutely rip you apart.
If I miss that, I'm getting on the mic and calling Khabib out. That's what I'm doing.
That would be insane, but I'd never do that.
I never do it because he's a polite guy. But if I got in his ear, I'd try and get in his ear when he's asleep. You know,
they're like brothers, though. They're like brothers.
I'd break into his house and carry on whispering in his ear while he's asleep. It'll eventually go in.
Both are bums anyway. Usman's the better fighter, but he's another drugs cheat.
Usman,
eventually.
Yeah, Usman the Magomedov was popped for Bellator, so he had the
really.
Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, it's true. Well, boys, it's been another fun one. Jay, have you got anything coming up that you can tell the people about?
I've probably got my preview for the Liverpool. I can't believe the Premier League's back this weekend.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Can't wait. So I've got my preview for the Liverpool game, and then on Friday I am live on Tifo, my first ever watch along.
Beautiful.
On Tifo, beautiful. And then so I got that coming up, and then I'll have previews and reviews for all the weekend's football. Looking forward to it.
Nice. And Luke, what have you got coming up, bro?
Obviously, I've got the stream tomorrow. I've got the stream tomorrow previewing UFC 305. And then I think depending on how things go after the show, after the watch along, I may do a review probably later on during the day once I've had some sleep.
We're all together on Saturday night for the Boar Fest of UFC Australia.
Together.
In fact, what is that on a normal time for us?
No, it'd be 3 a.m.
still. Callum, come on.
No.
Still 3 a.m. Still 3 a.m. even Australia.
Yeah, mate.
Is it? Are you sure?
Because Australia and Vegas' timelines are not too different.
Yeah,
they're not too far about. They're not too far out.
Only Abu Dhabi where the times are actually.
Yeah. It's if they get closer to Europe, that's when the times are. But yeah.
Oh boy.
Be another 3 a.m. fight. I think it's like 6 in the morning Australian time though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's early.
Something like that. So yeah, but it's 3 a.m. our time.
Yippee.
People... Red Bull for that, Cal. Red Bull to the main event. Red Bull to the main event.
If you haven't already, guys, smash the like button, leave your comments. Please go and subscribe to Luke's channel, subscribe to Jamie's channel. Links are in the description on YouTube. And if you're new here for this show, please subscribe to this channel as well. On the road to 2,000 subs. I think I'm on 19 something at the moment. So almost there.
Come on, guys.
We're almost there, people. Almost there. And yes, we'll be back for a watch along on early hours of Sunday morning / Saturday night. So please make sure you join us for that. And until we see you on Luke's preview tomorrow on Luke's channel, have a fantastic rest of the day, night, or evening, wherever you are. This is the Sanderson Show. Take it easy, people. Thank you for watching.